Someone asked a question the other day and I thought it was a really good question, and so I am making this video today. Someone asked about Maggie's favorite script, and that is car, donut, harness on Saturday. Harness on Saturday. Car, donut, harness. I'm taking a picture of you with her. Cheese. She has a good idea. Harness on Saturday. Can I twirl you?
Harness?
Huh?
Harness?
Harness.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Like?
Car. What word are you saying? I had a feeling that was Saturday. Harness on Saturday. Why does she say it and what does it mean? I think it's a little bit echolalia because she wants to say it, she wants me to say it, she wants to hear it back and kind of echo it back and forth. I'm not sure if that's totally right. Anyways, it is also definitely a script. A script is something that's like, it's a certain set of things that we say again and again and again and again. Maggie's scripts aren't super complicated, but they're definitely set in stone. And like the other day I made a big mistake in that I bought these little voice boxes, like the kind you put in a Build-A-Bear bear. And I said, car, donut, harness on. Here's the mess up. I said Friday and not Saturday. How could I do that? How could I forget? We say it a million times. We say it at least 100 times a day. I say it at least 100 times a day, every single day. And it was like, I don't know. My brain just flipped and I thought Friday and I said it, and then I gave it to her and Maggie kept walking around to me saying Saturday for like 2 days. And I was like, yes, Maggie. And she's like, donuts, Saturday. I was like, yes, Maggie, I know we get donuts on Saturday. What? And finally she brought the little thing over to me and she kept playing it over and over again and saying Saturday. And then I listened. After like 2 days, it finally clicked. And I was like, oh, I am so sorry. I screwed up. And so I ordered another one and I made it right. But the problem was, those little things, they aren't meant to be played 1,000 times a day. They break after like a week. We would need like one for every day. It's less than a week. They break after like 3 days. She presses them so many times that they break after like 3 days, and then they just start making a sound that's like that is very annoying. So I think I need a new strategy, unless they have like industrial grade voice boxes. Because I bought like multiple different kinds now and they all break. And also it takes a while to rip out the seam of it all and sew it back up. Doing that every day also is a little bit old. So really I need a new strategy. It was good for a couple of days though, because then it wasn't like I was completely relying on the voice boxes, but then I could like say it like 4 or 5 times and then be like, go get the doll. And she would go and get her doll and the doll could say it like 20 times. And then I didn't have to say it quite so many times a day. Anyways, what does it mean? That's one of the questions. Part of it, at least, is that it is reassurance. On Saturday mornings, we go and get donuts. It used to be Sundays a long time ago. When we lived in Florida, it was Sundays. But at some point, it became something that we did on Saturday mornings. It became set in stone, part of our routine. Maggie wants that reassurance every day that we're going to do it on Saturday. And she wants to talk about the routine. We're going to get in the car. She's going to wear her harness. She loves her harness. We're going to drive. We're going to get donuts. And she is going to get donuts on Saturday. It is basically her asking for reassurance that it's going to happen. So there is definitely that aspect of it. She is getting the reassurance that that's going to happen. Because if I don't reassure her, she gets anxious that we're not going to go. And that this Saturday, for some reason, there aren't going to be donuts. I think it's also a comfort, sort of like back and forth communication. There's just a level of, reassurance and attention there that is also comforting. There are other scripts that communicate more in different situations that are more appropriate for different situations. But this one definitely is kind of just to reassure her that, yes, on Saturdays we're gonna go get donuts. And that's pretty much what it is. That her schedule and routine is still on. Now, a new one has been added to the mix, and that is, it's not quite set in stone yet, but there's some variation of on Thursday she's going to Nanny's house. and I'm not sure exactly how that one's going to work out, but that seems to be a new variation, and that's needing lots of reassurance now too. That definitely probably doesn't even scratch the surface of everything you need to know about scripting. The new throat clearing thing, that is totally new. She doesn't do it all the time, just sometimes. She doesn't have a diagnosis of Tourette's, which someone else asked about. I'm trying to think of all the questions people have asked about her scripting, and I know I'm missing some. There was another one I wanted to ask. I am constantly working with her on saying it a little bit softer and not screaming it, because for me, my two biggest sensory things are touch and sound, and those two are really linked with me, and her coming up and screaming it right next to my ear is kind of hard sometimes. So I'm always kind of trying to get her to work on her volume so she isn't like shouting it right next to my face, because she gets really excited about Donut Harness on Saturday. So that's kind of an ongoing thing. I know I'm missing one thing I wanted to talk about, but that is all I can remember right now. If you have any other questions, you can ask them down in the comments. That is it for today. If you like this video, I would love it if you'd give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in all things autism, I'd love it if you'd hit subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.